Hey guys, this week I did something different. It's a Marvel TMNT crossover. I made Wolverine Raph, or WolveRaph, so I'm going to show you how I did it. Let's do it. Start off, as usual, with just a quick clear coat over everything. That's going to help stuff stick, and it's an alternative to sanding, and alternative to primer sometimes. Now I cut thin strips of 2mm foam, and I just wrap those around where the cuffs of his gloves and boots are going to be, because I'm going to be adding those with foam clay later. But before I do that, I'm trying to get as much painting done as I can, because I'm going to put claws on him, and then it's going to be much harder to hold while I paint. But there are times when you want to use an actual primer, and this might have been one, but now I'm heating up the 2mm foam so it's going to hold its shape better and also seal it a little so to hold the paint better as well. But what I was saying, I should have used primer because I'm putting a light color on top of a dark color, in this case mostly yellow over green, so it took a lot of coats, and I started with a brighter yellow. It's a thicker yellow, and now I'm back to it, but I switched to a thinner paint that held a little better, and now I'm doing another. I did like 6 layers of yellow so far, but I only showed a bit, and now I glued down with super glue his shoulder pieces that I cut out of foam. Now I'm on to the foam clay, so I want to do his feet and then his boots and his cuffs on his arm. But I tried to keep all the points of articulation, and I managed to keep all of them except for one toe, well, 2 toes, the toes on 1 foot. But to put his ears, I talked over that. I cut a piece of paper in the shape, and then I wrapped the foam around it and stuck it on. Now it's just wire, metal wire. I cut pieces and I super glued them on his hands, and then I put a little bit of the foam clay on top of that to extra hold it in place and to look like it's coming out through the glove. And I'm touching up now all the little cracks that I see with spackling. And you can find that in your like hardware store or whatever. It's in the like silicone or plaster aisle. But after 15 minutes I can sand that and it comes pretty nice and smooth. Then I move on to another coat of red because I have to keep covering everything new that I do. But I learned, so this time I'm gonna add some actual primer, because I've got all different colors on there that I want to match to the same color, but it came a darker gray than I hoped for, so it was still need a lot of layers to cover that up to get the right red. But I keep going with more red, and then I realized red's not really working for the boots, and so I'm gonna paint them black, but then I've got to add some more details. I'm gonna add his, like, he's got, I don't know if they're supposed to be like claw marks on his uniform, clothes, shirt, legs. Well, when I have my drawing in the corner, you might have noticed I did that to have a reference, because usually I'm doing figures that have already been done or from cartoons, then I use those for reference. This time I had to make my own, but then I have to go off book when I'm doing this. So now I'm painting his feet black, his boots, because there were too many bumps and little things I could see with the red. And then I had to add some more black to make the black match, so I did the claw marks. I didn't have room to do them on the shoulders, so I did them across the belly. Now I have red suede lace, and I took 2 thin ones and glued them together. I put a T on the belt instead of an X, because he's part of the Turtle team, not the X-Men. And then a clear coat to blend everything together, and then also to help bring everything together, I do a little bit of a black wash and just add it on, and so it'll bring out his teeth and bring out some other details. and make him look a little dirtier, like he's been fighting someone somewhere. I don't know who, maybe Magneto, or maybe Bebop and Rocksteady. I don't know how he became Wolverine. That hasn't happened yet. Disney has not bought the Ninja Turtles yet, as far as I know. So this crossover probably won't happen in real life for a while. But it happens here. So this is what it looks like. I took some pictures. I hope you enjoy it. I think it's cool. I hope you do too. Until next time, always keep your head up. Peace.